Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pewa. If you are new here and you don't really know who this Pewa is, I've made two videos. I have a simple Q&A and I did a get to know me tag. So you guys can watch those videos just to get to know a little bit about me because it's not much. So thank you to everyone who takes time out to watch my videos, and everyone, y'all, thank you for the support, for the likes, for the comments. And this week I am going to talk about I just want to talk to you guys about business. I'm not a business owner yet. I'm not an expert at business. But I have sort of picked up a few things, a few principles I think I would like to employ, and things that I've seen in other business owners that I would like to employ, that I would also like my fellow Black business owners to please follow. Now, before you guys come for me, it might seem hard or harsh that I'm specifically pointing out Black business owners, but it's because my experience is specifically surrounding businesses that are owned by Black people. So what happened with me is I ordered a couch. No, I asked this guy to make a couch for me. I won't mention any names. I asked this guy to make a couch for me, and because I'm all about, let us support one another, let us uplift one another, let us uplift Black businesses, let us support local. You guys always say local is like so I wanted to support like Black business owners and Black businesses. So I went to this guy and I asked him, make me a couch. And he came to my place, he did measurements, and I showed him what I wanted, and he told me, yeah, this is how much it's going to cost. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's do this. He made the couch. I don't know how long it actually took. He made the couch, and then he delivered it one day at night. And the next day I texted him and I said, you know what, dude, this couch, it was not done properly, there are some defects, if you can come and get it and then maybe work on it and fix it or something. Now I sort of understood, because the guy, he didn't come immediately. I sort of understood because it was that first stage of the lockdown, and I was like, you know what, maybe he's busy, but so I'll hang in there, I'll just wait for him to get back to me and stuff. And then he was like, okay, cool, I'll come and get the couch. It's almost like every day he sort of tells me, yes, I'll come, but he never turns up. I'll come. He never pitches. And then, guys, 3 weeks later, 2 months later, 3 months later, that wasn't much. April, May, June. He actually got the couch last month, June. And then he told me he would return it 2 days later. Because I thought also like it's just fixing. The guys, that couch, there was no sponge. And all my friends, when they come visit, and when they sit, it's like, it's literally hard, ne? So sometimes they come and then they like sit down. So like, whoa. And then, so it was done so bad. You're literally seated on wood. It's like sitting on the benches in Zoo Park. It was so bad. Okay, so he told me he would return it 2 days later. 2 days later, I texted him like, the couch? He didn't say anything. He said, no, material, what, yada, yada. So, long stories. I was like, okay, cool. 1 week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I actually had to ask somebody to go there, a guy, because I thought maybe he's taking advantage of me because I'm a lady. So I asked a cousin's boyfriend to go there and ask him, and then he sort of sped things up, but then eventually I was just like, you know what, dude, you don't have to fix it, just bring it back, I'll make another plan, because I don't like the whole going back and forth thing. So I was ready to lose that money, but he did deliver eventually. But I know what the issue, I've picked up a few issues with some of the Black businesses that I have supported. So I've highlighted a few principles that I think every business owner should follow if they want to succeed. Guys, again, I'm not an expert at this. Other people are better at this. But those are just some of the stuff that I picked up over the years when I support somebody and then I don't really get the service that I have paid for. Guys, it's your money. You deserve good service, especially my black fellows, guys. Make sure that your service is top notch. Don't just start off fine and then sometime down the lane people are just looking at you like, I know, what is she doing? So I've highlighted a few principles that I would like to share with you guys regarding business. I think it applies to all business owners, but I think it's specifically a lot of like black owned businesses, because really we live in times where people are just like, yeah, everything is about racism. Why do you have to highlight that it's black people? Y'all can come for me, I'm telling you now. But I'm specifically hard on my fellows because we need to up our game. We need to up our game, really, realistically speaking. So I will go through these principles and I'll sort of expand on them. So the first two things I've noted down is be honest and communicate. Be honest, and being honest, really, guys, just if, like, for example, the guy that I asked to make a couch for me, if you are not going to deliver, if from the start you tell me that, we deliver within 2 weeks, and after those 2 weeks nothing is happening, I will come to you. I will be like, yo, what's happening? You said you delivered this in this time frame, but you haven't delivered. You need to tell me. If something comes up, tell your clients that this came up, so we cannot deliver like this anymore, or this is because this is the delay. If you can, please tell your clients what is the delay, where is the delay, why is it taking so long. I order stuff on eBay, and eBay tells you, okay, delivery is maybe 7 to 21 days ish. So sometimes it's mostly a month. But there was a time when I ordered things from eBay in November last year, and guys, I started getting these things one by one, and I only got them in March 2020. And I kept, and imagine all the people I actually bought from, they had refunded me, and I had to contact them and tell them that, yo guys, you had refunded me for this product, I got it, so please make your way so that I can pay you your money, because I got the products. There is still one thing that I didn't get though, but they are constantly communicating with you, and they're like, you know what, if it's lost, let us know what yada yada, we can refund you. And then they do that. Guys, communicate and be honest. Communication is key to so many things. It's a foundation to so many things in life. You can't go wrong with communication. If you tell somebody that if I come to you and I ask you, like, this and that, this is what I want, and you can't, be honest and tell me that you can't, because I can't ask you for a horse and then you give me a donkey. In the end, I'm paying. I might not end up paying for the service that you rendered, because then you didn't give me what I asked you. If you cannot, be honest and say that I can't do that. It's okay. Don't be too money hungry and let me give it a shot. Maybe I can. If you can't, you just can't. Please. I've seen this a lot with some fashion designers. Hi guys. Okay, number 3, don't take too many orders. Like, say you make okay, for example, this guy who makes couches and stuff. If you make he makes couches, headboards, ottomans. He does a lot of furniture stuff, furniture items, house appliances. He has a lot of he does a lot of furniture, guys. So I think what I suspected, that the fact that he has so much, that he ends up having a backlog of stuff that he has to work on, and the clients that he's promised 2 days, he can't even turn up anymore because he has a backlog of stuff. He has things from maybe 2 months ago. So don't take up too many orders, and if you're going to take up new orders and you have a backlog, be honest. Again, communicate with your clients and tell them, this is what I have at hand. I can't tell them. Even just be honest. If you can't do it now, tell them, and then they can maybe come back. But if they are persistent and they say, you know what, I need this, please do it for me, by all means, you tell them it's gonna take so long because I have so many other orders. But if you wanna wait, that's cool with me. Because then if you tell me that, if I was the one who was persistent and I'm like, you know what, take my order, and you tell me that I have a backlog of stuff that I have a lot of stuff that I have to work through, I would understand, really. I would be like, okay, fine, here's my order though. And then I would expect you to be done in, say, maybe 5 months, you know? So don't take up too many orders. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Okay, another thing is don't work alone. If you can though, if you can. If the money that you make from whatever services you're rendering isn't enough to pay somebody else, or it doesn't allow for you to employ somebody else, by all means, work alone. But don't be so greedy or money hungry that you don't want to hire people because you feel like the profits that you're making are not enough. Hire somebody. I think it's rewarding because then it gives you the ability to offer excellent services, and then at the same time people might even reward you for just good service. Be so good. I think that ties in with the next with the next point. It says don't change quality for the sake of sales. Guys, do not compromise on quality. That is one thing I think a lot of us should never do. In fact, make your quality so good to a point where you have no choice but to actually increase your prices. And I think sometimes also people would be encouraged to pay you more than what you're actually offering. Like for me, sometimes when I go to the lady who does my hair, who does my lovely dreads, the lady who does my dress so well, there are times when I go there and I would not pay the same price because I'd be like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, the service is so good, she's so nice, so I pay more. It's just rewarding. There's a reward in doing good and in just being nice. Be nice. It's free, guys. You don't pay to be nice. So be nice to your clients. It's rewarding, and yes. So guys, don't work alone. If you can, employ somebody that can help you. If your work is a lot, you need somebody to work with. Maybe not even just one person, but a lot of people. So employ somebody where you can. And then one more thing, and this is my last point, is be consistent. Now, you don't want to start off, you started off your business so well. Everything was going so good. Pewa's Pizza Place is the place everybody's talking about. It's the talk of town. There is so much hype around it because the quality, the service is so good. And then 2 weeks later, or even a month later, everybody's just like, because now the quality of the service that you are rendering is not the same anymore. Don't be too relaxed. Don't get comfortable and say, yeah, I'm making enough sales now. Guys, who's this guys? The guys who made All Stars. I don't even know who they are. And I feel like those guys, no matter what, and nothing changes. It's just the quality. It's not like, I know they do have sometimes limited edition colors or designs, but All Stars doesn't change, and we are still buying them. We are still like, I want a new pair of All Stars. How many? Some of you guys probably even have 5 pairs, because it's that good. They don't even do much about their product anymore, but you just like, you know what, All Star it is. So be consistent. The person you were from the start, stay like that. If you are going to change, be better. Get better. If you are going to change, if any change is going to come about, get better. That's why I said get so good that people will have to pay for, they don't care how much they're going to pay for your price, but because the service is that excellent, they will just pay. Another thing that I think sometimes people, like for example, somebody sells clothes. Oh wait, I used to be a business owner. I used to sell oil-based perfumes, but I actually stopped because my clients were inconsistent. My clients they would buy perfume today and then 3 months later, and it wasn't really working out well for me. So I just stopped selling them because, or maybe also the way I was managing the finances wasn't so good. Like I said, guys, I'm not an expert at this business things. So sometimes what happens is, like, when I was selling my perfumes, I know another friend that was selling as well. So I was selling them for 110. My friend was selling for $200. Yes. And imagine now, me selling perfumes at 110, I'm making a profit. Imagine now the kind of profit that he's making if the difference between my price and his price is like already $90. Sometimes it's our exorbitant prices. Guys, do not overprice. Don't overprice. I get it, you have to pay tax, you have to pay especially if you're importing from other countries, you might even have to pay delivery fees, but I feel like some of our prices are too skyrocketing. Like, it's not necessary. So because sometimes, like, say for example, I have two friends who are selling the exact same product for different prices. Say one is selling it for $70, the other one is selling it for $100. I might go to the one that is $70 because it's the exact same product. So guys, the person that is selling at $70, they're probably also making a profit. Mara, you're putting it at $100. Why? I feel like sometimes, guys, we rob one another. Guys, when I pay for something, I'm also paying for quality, I'm paying for the excellent service. So when I don't expect anything less of what I'm paying for. So when I'm paying say 10,000 for something, I'm paying for everything that comes with it. Good quality, good service, and whatsoever, because then I need to come back. You need to build your clientele. You need to keep your client. So those principles that I shared, I believe they can help people to really retain their customers so that people can keep coming back. Word of mouth is very powerful. When I buy something from you, I'll go tell somebody and be like, no, bruh, don't buy fish from here. You can buy from their nice fish. Be consistent. Remember, quality is everything. Do not compromise on it. Do not compromise on quality thinking, okay, no, I need more profit, so I'm going to compromise on the quality. One more thing that I want to mention though regarding businesses, especially my Africans, guys, your friends are not obliged to support you. Okay? Your friends, you shouldn't get mad or write people off because they are not supporting you as friends. Sometimes, especially if you cook food, guys, there's so many people that I can buy from. So you can't be mad if your friends don't support you all the time. Do not be angry when your friends are not your clients. They are not obliged to support you. Sometimes maybe what you're selling or what you're offering, they're not really interested. And you need to be okay with that. Sometimes it's as if we expect people to buy things even if they're not going to use them. Hello, guys. Your friends are not your clients. Your friends are your support system, but they don't necessarily have to become your client. So don't really expect your friends, don't get mad when people do not support you on your businesses. Don't. It's not that serious. So guys, I hope you guys found this video informative. If you are a business owner, keep on going. Keep on keeping on. We want to support you guys. We want everybody to succeed. There is space for everybody. Don't compromise on your quality. Market your products properly. Whatever services you give, whether it's photography, whether you cook, whether you make couches, whether upholstery, whatever business it is, be excellent in your service. Strive for excellence. I'm not saying perfection. Strive for excellence. Communicate. If you are going to disappoint your clients, let them know. If something is wrong with their order, let them know. Communicate. Be honest. And if you can employ somebody and then give a little, do not be greedy with your profits, share with other people. So I hope this video was very informative. If you have any more principles or tips that you want to give to business owners, leave them in the comments below. And if you are a business owner, please read the comments. If somebody leaves something that is for you, take it. If it is not for you, chuck it out. You don't have to listen to it. Anyways, and one more thing, just randomly, guys, do not compromise. Do not compromise on quality. Quality is everything. Yeah, I enjoyed shooting this, and see you guys next week. Have a blessed day and take care.